Kim here, homeschooling mom to 4 and chaos coordinator since 2009. Currently in my 4th year of homeschooling, we have a 7th grader, a 2nd grader, a kindergartner, and an 18-month-old that likes to make things interesting. So this video is about learning to read. So again, my oldest didn't know how to read, or she already knew how to read when I started homeschooling her. She was going into 4th grade. So I've taught 2 kids to read now. My kids just naturally pick up reading. So if your child struggles with words and letters, my 5-year-old finished learning how to read at 4.5, I think. So the basis of what I have, it's called Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. And it took about a year for us to get through it for my kindergartner right now. And a friend of mine kind of explained how she did it. She uses it too. She has 11 kids and she's used it for all the kids. There probably are other reading programs you could use, but that's the one that I know the best and the most. I've used it for 2 kids. She's used it for 11, and I know a lot of other people that use it too. It is an older program, so to speak, but it's very simple. The first 50 lessons are kind of the hardest, I will say, but after that, things get better. I had a hard time keep going. At first it was, oh, you can have 3 jelly beans after every lesson. Well, that lost its novelty really quick when things got hard, right? So I took my friend's advice and we had a motivational chart. So every 10 lessons she got to do something, and every 10 lessons it got more and more. And the very big prize was an Our Generation doll that she got to pick out. This is her with her Our Generation doll. She was so stinking proud of it. So that is what we have used, and we use lots of motivation to get them going. And now she's just like her sisters, can sit down and read through a book. It is a challenge trying to find ones at her reading level that are challenging, because she definitely will just go for the easy reader princess books, which I call candy books. They're fun and sweet, but not really healthy, so to speak. And good. The other thing that I used, like battery operated things. 1, you have to replace the battery, and 2, they're really annoying. The one company that again and again and again creates things that actually educate my kids. These have the pixelated screens, like what we had in the 90s and 80s. My kids learn from it, and it's great. So here's one that I had handy, and it's the Vtech one, and it teaches them how to draw, but it also teaches them how to draw the letters. And all the kids have played with this, but especially the 5-year-old. She played with this a lot from ages 3 to 4, and even now she'll pick it up at age 5. If I hide it away long enough and bring it out, she'll play it again. I really attribute this to her knowing the letters and also her numbers. We had a Vtech phone, and at 18 months she knew her numbers, and I could not figure out how she knew her numbers because I hadn't worked on her with that, and neither did her babysitter. And then I realized, oh, with the phone that she played on. So I do see a benefit there. They just naturally learn it. Kind of a supplemental do on their own type of thing that I really liked. So I'll put a link below to this one and the phone as well down below, as well as the Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. They're not always easy, but they work, and you do have to stick to it. And I have a couple other people I've recommended it to. The biggest part is, don't worry if your kid can't do it as early as mine. Do it when they're ready. And ready is basically, can they sit still for 5-10 minutes and focus on an activity? So whenever that is, then you can do it. And also they need to be interested and motivated, because when they weren't motivated, they didn't move along. I also make it a very special thing. So we have quiet time in our house, and during quiet time, they'd get to be with me and sit in my lap, and we'd work on it together one-on-one time. And they really appreciated that. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. The important part is to learn from them. God bless.